About ancient DNA, it's Alison Atkin.
The plague is responsible for some of the worst catastrophes in human history, killing millions of individuals worldwide in at least 3 major epidemics. It was caused when the bacteria Yersinia pestis spread from rodents to humans via insects. But that's all history, right? Unfortunately not. There are currently 155 strains of this bacteria in circulation, some infecting thousands of people around the world every year. And while most cases can be treated quite simply with antibiotics, there are a few strains which are showing the signs of antibiotic resistance, which we all know is a very bad thing. So we need to find out where this disease is going. And the best way to do that is actually to find out where it's been. Which brings me to teeth, because teeth are incredible. Teeth are made up in part of the most highly mineralized material in the body, enamel. This surrounds the dentine, which makes up the bulk of your tooth, and inside that is the pulp cavity. That's the living structure of your tooth, fed by the body's blood and nervous system. Now, that's the same system that plague bacteria hijack in order to spread throughout your entire body, meaning that once infected, the bacteria can actually spread to inside your teeth, and if you should happen to die, then they can become trapped inside. Now, enamel, because it's so highly mineralized, degrades much slower than your bones after you die, meaning that that continues to protect the dentine, pulp cavity, and any bacteria within for hundreds or even thousands of years, long after evidence of the disease has degraded or been contaminated in the rest of your remains, making teeth like tiny little time capsules. And time capsules, well, those can be opened. So by sawing open the enamel on a tooth, you can drill directly into the dentine and pulp cavity, creating a sort of powder of biological matter, from which you can then extract any DNA that's present. Once the DNA has been sequenced and identified, if there's any bacteria DNA, like Yersinia pestis, you can then compare this against other known strains, either from modern or other historical samples. This is how we know that all of the human-infecting strains currently in circulation are all direct descendants of the strain which caused the Black Death during the medieval period. This is helping researchers to understand the bacteria's mutations over time, giving us information on the disease's origins, its transmissions, its adaptations, and therefore, importantly, its possible futures, which is a very good thing. However, recent DNA evidence from teeth almost 1,500 years old has shown that the strains responsible for the medieval plague and the earlier Roman plague are actually distinct, emerging independently as epidemics. This suggests that the plague bacteria is capable of rapidly mutating but remaining highly infectious and deadly to humans. So while another epidemic is unlikely, if you wouldn't mind remembering to brush your teeth, just in case we need them in the future.
Thank you very much. Judges, you have